My friends, and I never get tired of saying this, my fellow Singaporeans. In 1995, at our ordinary party conference, I brought up the story of the three little pigs. I'm sure you are familiar with that fable, and so I won't repeat it here. Tonight, as then, I wish to highlight the moral of the story again. Simple as it is, the lesson of that fable is profound. Sadly, it is also one that we as adults often forget. The story of the three little pigs teaches us the wisdom of investing time to build a foundation for the important things we wish to achieve in life. I have found that teaching to be a valuable guide in my work in the SDP. And what is that foundation? Now, at the very core of the democratic system is an age-old notion called freedom. It is the freedom to assemble, the freedom to speak, and the freedom to replace our government. I make no apology for placing great emphasis on these freedoms and making them the core of the Singapore Democratic Party's fight for the hearts and the minds of the people. I have heard and continue to hear Singaporeans saying that human rights and political freedoms will not win votes in elections. Perhaps. But I also remind them that it is because of these rights and freedoms that were so brutally taken away from us that we are in the situation that we are today. A situation where political power is entrenched in the hands of a select few. And with that monopoly of power, we are unable to rectify the many ills of our society, be they social, economic, or political. All our concerns about abolishing the GST for basic goods, or narrowing the income disparity, or making the GIC transparent and accountable, all come to naught because we cannot speak up freely and without fear. I have said it many times before, and I say it again. Our economic rights and political freedoms remain firmly as two sides of the same single coin. As the third little pig built his house with bricks rather than with sticks and straw, so has the SDP built our house on the firm foundation of the bricks of democracy and human rights. Our work must be one of dedicated patience. While it is distracting to see others celebrate, let us not yield to temptation. Let us speed up our work if we must. Let us put in even more energy, and let us explain to the people why we are doing what we are doing. But let us not detract from the necessity to build a strong house on an unyielding foundation. I have been told many times that the SDP is ahead of its time and that our party is one for the future. I am heartened. Building a foundation for the future takes time, as Singaporeans need time to realize that what we are doing is important for our nation. Now, years ago, I sat with my wife in this little dingy attic along Balestier Road. I was typing away and writing my books. Then we moved to a little bigger, but no less dingy attic. And with the addition of a few kids, this time along Serangoon Road, I continued typing away. I was typing our vision, our manifesto, and our platform. I was typing who and what we, the Singapore Democrats, are. Everyone said I was not connecting with the people. I knew that. But I also knew that if I did not do it, I would not lay the cornerstone for this party and gain the trust and confidence of men and women who value truth and compassion, and more importantly, men and women who can lead the SDP and in time to come, this country. I look at all of you who have turned up this evening, and I saw the commitment and enthusiasm with which you dedicated yourselves to our campaign, and I know that I have not been wrong. The time that I spent in that dingy attic is slowly, but assuredly bearing fruit. We need to build on that foundation, and I call on all of you to help erect the house of democracy, a house where the poor and the weak take refuge, and one which the rich and the strong make bigger and more beautiful. I have been told from various quarters that the SDP is a party of ideas, a party of thinkers, and like attracting like being the case, we now have in our midst a whole host of professionals, entrepreneurs, and creative achievers. Talk to one another and you will see what I mean. Because of this, I've also been repeatedly told that we are a party of the future and for the future. But as thoughtful as we are, we must also be a party of doers. We must not commit the cardinal sin of talking more than we do. For if we are serious about change, then let us roll up our sleeves and get onto the ground and do the work. Let us convince the people of Sembawang, Holland, Bukit Timah, Bukit Panjang, Yuhua, and may I add Tanjong Pagar, that we are worthy of their support, worthy to be their political leaders, and worthy to be their public servants. There is no shortcut. We need to work and work hard. We need to invest our time on the ground. We need to expend our energy. That's the only way we are going to get things done and earn our support. I invite you, our friends, to continue this journey with us with the aim of producing SDP parliamentarians. Something extraordinary happened in May 2011. I'm not sure quite what it is. Establishment figures who would not have dared to be seen with us on the same side of the island suddenly joined us. Medical doctors, senior lawyers, managers, and professionals volunteered with us. Celebrities openly cheered for us. And even businesses opened their doors to us. I'm not quite sure what triggered it, but whatever it is, I don't want to lose it. I'm sure you don't either. And so, my fellow Democrats, and I call you Democrats even though I know that some of you may not be party members, but I value the fire in your hearts more than the membership card in your wallet. Don't let this fire die. It's been kindled. Let us make it burn even brighter. Let us build on the momentum that we collectively have created and use it to make this great and noble idea that we call democracy a reality for our nation. Let us strive and strive mightily and open a new chapter and a new dimension for our people. I cannot promise you that ours will be a road that will be smooth. I cannot guarantee you that ours will be a path that is straight. But I can assure you that ours will be a journey where we will find meaning and honor. A journey that we will cherish. A journey where at the end we will be able to say, I have served my nation and served it well.